Anyway, video game emulators are super important when it comes to preserving video game history, and without emulator tech, we may see a disappearance of decades of video game history within a matter of years. When we look back at art history, most of what we see from centuries ago is what the wealthy felt should be preserved. I don't want to see the same thing happen to very early video games within the next few decades. I want all games to survive and be preserved and remain playable. I don't want just a handful that the rich consider to be historically significant to survive the test of time. I want people hundreds of years in the future to be able to see and play the obscure weird games from the 1970s and 80s, and even games we play today. All video games are interesting and significant and are works of art. Game emulators let them all survive, and as technology progresses, having the files saved on game emulators will allow those games to continue to survive and be transferred to newer ways to preserve digital information. Restricting games to just the original cartridges that are 40 years old and dying will just cause countless games to disappear forever. It's just a fact that it won't be very long until we start to study video games like we study artworks, literature, music, plays, film, and television. We should have learned our lesson about not preserving works decades ago. So much of human history and culture has been lost due to the lack of preserving insignificant works. We should not allow the same thing to happen to video games.